See there that the yellow Chinese stone in the back 8-foot, how important it was that they swept it as far as they could, because 1 or 2 centimeters short, and that wouldn't have been third shot.
Well, yeah, it's the timeout called by Japan. They're really wanting to think this one through, not to make any mistakes. I think you might have to expect China to make that in-turn draw I talked about, putting it just back to the 4 behind the Japanese shot stone. So maybe you can just play that draw yourself. Top 4, take it away. Could also just put it on the side of the forefoot.
Yeah, 3.
So Japan confirming that they are lying 3.
So their only real chance is to either freeze to that. But if they come around to the yellow, you're still going to be 1-2. So even if they come around in their shot, you should be able to tap it back. So probably their only chance to get out is to make a freeze. Same shot, right? So you probably want to come maybe just in front of it, right?
Here?
Well, you don't want to over curl, right? Over curl is an easier shot, right?
まあ相手に打たせる方これメイクダブルされてもまあ出せばするもんね。そうだね。ね、マリちゃんのベリーしてても打たせたから。高い方がいい？ちょっと高めの方がいい？うん。ああ。ちょっと高かったらさ上通ってくよね。ああ。そうだね。
So a lot of discussion there, and this is one of these ones where there's a couple of good places to throw it, but there's a lot of bad places.
Can you blast this yellow and squeak it out the side door?
Gee, I don't know.
Will you move the red stone on the 8-foot on the right-hand side? Will it stick around?
China would have loved their stone to be frozen directly on that stone in the back of the 8-foot. There's a small gap there. And Sander's speculating if you get a little bit of contact, you could maybe squeeze it sideways. The coaches debating among themselves. Is it there? I'm not sure. Hard to tell. Well, you started this end by thinking if we score 2, we're in pretty good shape. Question is, can you score 2? Well,
there's 2 ways of playing this.
Head to the 9th center.
Yeah, that's how quickly curling ends can change. That's what makes the game so exciting. Now, speaking of tactics, we'll see China come into the house here. And Japan will actually play the hit. So opting to maybe blank this end here, Japan, to try and score 2.
No ties in curling.
Might be a nice breather for the teams too after a really intense 8th end.
It sure was.
Especially for Japan.
But our feature match returning here. China versus Japan. China's leading at 4-3. Japan with the last rock here on the 9th. You'd have to say a very, very slight advantage to Team China, but this one could still go either way. Japanese sweepers are going, gee, it's a 10-game. Small fractions make such a big difference. It's just as draining as the physical effort. It's a game of strategy and execution, and that one is nicely played by Team Japan.
And we'll see if China plays this a bit cautiously and comes into the house with their 2nd stone as well, or if they throw a tight center guard. I think most teams at this level will probably play it pretty cautious and try and kill the 2. Rather get the force and play the extra than get too cute and look for a steal. But that depends on the shots made or missed.
Indeed. And there's the corner guard from Yoshida, so it would be a foul, and that would have the rock removed from play. Bit of an example of the spirit of curling there, Sander. The Chinese players obviously called the foul on themselves and removed the rock.
Yeah, I think it's probably a sweeper touching the stone. If it was a hog line violation, I'm sure they would pull the stone a lot earlier. But also, it's harder. It's easier to miss the hog line violation as a sweeper.
So a bit of a break for the Japanese here. And a double be made to win the game right here. Catches it thin, rolls across the top, and it is a steal of one to China. And China roars back in the late going, stealing the 8th end, stealing the 10th end.